The finale of WandaVision just came out today. I watched it a few hours ago, and it was amazing. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I loved the finale. It was great. So today I'm here to review the entire show. So yeah, let's just jump right into it with the general review section. WandaVision is, in my opinion, the best thing that come out of the MCU. Although that might just be because the whole hype train and everything, and I really enjoyed it. I'll say that the cast, specifically Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, are fantastic in their respective roles and handle the shifting eras of TV extremely well. The show is like brilliant of conveying emotions, from excitement all the way to extreme sadness. Heck, I almost credit the finale. The antagonists of the series are brilliant. The direction and cinematography are also very well done. The score by the score by Christoph Beck isn't bad, but it's nothing unique. It reminds me of some of the bland Henry Jackman scores from the MCU movies. Now, here I'm going to get into spoilers for all 9 episodes, so if you haven't watched the show, go watch it and come back in just under 8 hours, and then come back to hear my thoughts. Well, maybe get like a drink of water or go to sleep or something. But yeah, for those of you still here, let's get into spoilers. And if you haven't seen it, I really enjoyed it. So, that's my opinion, you don't have to come back. But if you would like to hear more of my thoughts, then you can come back. So yeah, let's get into spoilers. So in the first 2 episodes, Wanda and Vision are like a newly married couple moving into a town called Westview. The first 2 episodes are set in the 50s and 60s as sitcoms, but they both feel relatively the same. Nothing really important happens in these episodes except for making us curious about what the hell is going on, and like gets you used to Westview and the side characters. I do think it could be a little bit slow at times, but that all came down to recreating the style of the 50s and 60s television. Personally, I enjoyed these episodes and thought they did a good job at what they had to do. The third episode was my favourite for quite some time. It's still up there, but not as high as it was. It's a really enjoyable episode with a lot of important plot points, such as Wanda's kids being born, and I really enjoyed it, and it was set in the 1970s as a sitcom. Episode 4 was spent away from Wanda and the Hex, and instead with the Sword Agents and Jimmy Woo, Darcy Lewis, and Monica Rambeau trying to figure out what was going on in the Hex. So it felt very different to what we'd been seeing, but it was a good time. It was quite like jarring, as you'd just been watching all the 50s and 60s sitcom style episodes, and it was the first one that wasn't a sitcom, so that was quite interesting. But I've heard when it came out, it was a lot of people's favorites, so that's quite interesting. So we see a lot more of the twins, Billy and Tommy, in this one, and yeah. So at the very end of this one, the big thing that happened is Pietro Maximoff, played by Evan Peters from the X-Men universe of Marvel films. This is not the case, but it's the actor from those films playing the same character. He did show up, but it is later revealed in the finale that he is Agatha's husband in disguise. The episode was really good and launched so many theories. Episode 6 was the Halloween episode, which everybody had been looking forward to because comic accurate costumes. Kinda. So in this episode, after Vision tried to escape the Hex to figure out what the hell was going on, but he was a part of the Hex, so he was gonna die. So Wanda had to expand the Hex to save Vision, but it also traps Sword Agents as clowns in a fair, and Darcy Lewis as well. The episode was very entertaining, and it was a good that we got the comic accurate costumes for the characters. Well, kinda. Episode 7, it is revealed that Agnes, Wanda's nosy neighbour, played by Catherine Hahn, is actually Agatha Harkness, a witch from the Marvel comics. She wants to steal Wanda's powers, or I suppose figure out how she did this whole hex thing and bringing Vision back and everything. So yeah, this episode was great for someone like me who loves shows like Modern Family, The Office, and Parks and Rec. So yeah, this was a really entertaining episode, but not much happened until like the very end. Episode 8 is really just a big exposition dump, dealing with Wanda's past, all the way up until the first episode of WandaVision. This has some really touching moments, such as the plans for Wanda and Vision's home. In the post-credit scene, it's also revealed that Sword has used Vision's body to make a white version of him to kill the Vision made from the Hex. And Wanda. This episode was one of the most emotional ones in the series and left me excited to see the final one. So, in the 9th episode, the finale, which came out today, Wanda and Agatha use witchcraft and stuff to fight while Vision takes on the White Vision. Monica Rambeau and the twins also get involved in the showdown with Hayward. The series ends with Wanda letting go of her family and studying a remote area to study witchcraft. We do hear a tease of the kids coming back, but you know, Marvel could retcon something. We also see that Monica Rambeau is needed by presumably Nick Fury in space with Sword. And although it's a little bit controversial, I really enjoyed it, and it's one of my favorite of the bunch of episodes. Although I felt a lot of characters such as Darcy Lewis and Ralph were quite underused. Alright, so the final verdict. I loved this series. Almost every aspect of it was perfect. And it's incredible. So overall, I'm going to give WandaVision a 9.6 out of 10. So thank you all for watching my review of WandaVision. Personally, I really enjoyed the show. What did you think about it? Yeah, just comment below. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram, follow my movie on Instagram, subscribe to my movie channel to watch my movie, and subscribe to me. See you next time. Bye.